Hi, thanks for tuning in. I'm Scott, your host of Capital Dish. It's another fantastic week here, and I have a special treat for you. I found these two people. You always hear them, but you rarely see them. I want to invite...
And you can see why.
Oh, I want to invite you. This is John and Tammy, Star 98, your morning DJs, and I wake up with both of them every morning. It's fantastic. You ought to listen, because I do. Now, today... when we were deciding what we were going to do after we had the discussion, I first had the discussion with John, and I was going to make a big, huge mountain feast of food because, you know, the man likes to eat here.
And I don't need to eat.
So he says, you know, we're just starting to go on a diet. Summer's coming up. Then I had a conversation with Tammy, and she says, I like to eat really light. So what I've decided that I was going to do was I changed my whole menu just for them. You know, this is radio royalty. And I have it here. Wow. I don't know who gets to wear it, but, you know, one of you is going to have this on.
Put that
one of you,
on his head, I will hurt you.
No, one of you will have this on by the end of the day, okay? Not yet, not yet. Look
at it. Give it to me. I'm putting it on eBay. That thing looks really valuable.
No. So this is right here, and this is how fast we're going to be going. We got a lot to do today. We are going to do portion control, and we're going to be doing light Italian cooking. And then we're going to have a sweet treat for dessert because you don't need to dig into that big old mound of cake when you're waiting for it. So, Tammy, I'm going to give me 1 second. I'm going to get John over here. I'm going to give him some homework, and then I'm going to come back to you.
Good. Give him the homework.
We're going to be doing oven-roasted potatoes. I have potatoes on the brain because we've been making them recently, but we're doing light today, and potatoes are not the lightest thing to eat. So, John, what I want you to do is take this olive oil. I want it to brush on Roma tomatoes. You're going to brush it on each tomato.
You're doing a great job. Go ahead.
No, I'm just going to show you like this because then I want you to do is I want you to take a little bit of salt.
Am I allowed to say bam or happy?
You could do bam. Why don't you do slam? Slam. A little bit of... Ready?
Got it.
You missed it. Slam.
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 Good.
All right, I'm slamming it. I'm slamming these.
He's a little slow. A little slow. Now you know why he's on the radio. Okay, then I want you to do breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese on each one. And don't forget the pepper. Now we're going to be making Sicilian orange salad. This is something that, you know, I'm Italian. It comes from my region. And we're going to just drizzle this with olive oil.
Oh, you're pouring.
No, it's
drizzling. It's not vodka. Okay. Now, I want you to take a little bit of garlic salt and just sprinkle it on there. Sprinkle. Be generous. Just cover it all. Just like your listeners. Okay. That's good. Then I want you to do, come on. Just like on television. This is good for the bus line.
Ladies, see?
Harder, faster.
Wait a second. I just remembered something.
I like it slow.
I didn't wash my hands.
You didn't wash your hands. Okay. That's okay.
Just kidding.
I didn't wash my hands when I shook your hand. Okay, and I just came from the restroom. Now, we are going to go with you. No, you forgot the breadcrumbs.
No, I did breadcrumbs first.
Oh, you need to be just a little bit more generous. Just a little bit more generous. Okay. Be a little bit more generous. And then I want you to stick them in the oven behind you. It goes into the oven at 400 degrees. These are Roma tomatoes crusted with breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese, and they're going to be fabulous.
In the oven behind me.
In the oven behind you, top shelf. You know what top shelf means, don't you? This is chopped parsley. I chopped it before you got here. And this is going to be a fantastic salad.
Pretty.
Okay, it is pretty. And see, this is the easy part because we're going to be going into a little bit more confusing part in just a second, but I had to see how kitchen savvy they were because, you know, they're on the radio. I don't know how multitask oriented they are. They're always holding something to their mouth and something to their ear, and I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Not going there.
Okay. Now this goes in the refrigerator on the bottom shelf.
You got it.
Okay.
Now, Tammy, we are going to start with a roasted grape tomato and spinach with garlic and olive oil. And what I want to tell you, both of you, I know you just started a diet plan. Did you want to say what you're doing?
Weight loss plan.
Oh, weight loss plan.
Diet is a bit.
I don't like diet either. I don't like diet either.
It's Jenny Craig, and it's all about portion size, reduced portions, you know, and
so
controlled fat and calories.
But in portions.
They just both keep talking. I can't listen. Okay. Listen, I just want to tell you this. When I talk to you on the phone, this is normally, let me go like this. Okay, you have a box of pasta and you're cooking at home. You're just going to actually kind of eye it yourself and you say, I'm cooking the pasta and I'm having 2 or 3 people over for dinner and I'm going to eye the pasta.
Pan, man.
You'd fill the pan, right. That's exactly what you're going to get. Well, I weighed it out, and last night I was figuring before we got here, this is 2 ounces of pasta. This is an average portion, or an actual portion, when the health regulation or whatever they tell you that you should do is this is the ideal portion that you should eat, 2 ounces. This is 4 ounces. Now, I know I can eat more than this just myself.
Easily.
And I know you can too.
What, me?
No. Actually, you can probably both of them put together. But that's the part of eyeing it. That's the part of eyeing it. So what we're going to do is, I just wanted to tell you, because you're on this diet and portion control is a big issue, and that's part of what we're eating. Okay, we are making a roasted grape tomato and spinach pasta, and what I want to tell you is we have a short time before we go to break. These are cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, and I want you to roast them in the oven at 400. You just need about a tablespoon of olive oil, salt and pepper, put them in an oven-proof dish, and roast them. And now, John, would you please get me the tomatoes out, and we will be right back, and we're going to finish the pasta with John and Tammy in the morning.